Today I want to talk about chess. So um, it's less about chess, more about the thinking behind chess. So um, when I was brought up, it was very much involved, keep me in the loop. There weren't a lot of things that I wasn't made aware of, various reasons, but Um, one of the things that I struggled with was understanding duplicity or lying. So um, little things children learn to kind of see through lies, such as um, you know, if you're not nice, Father Christmas won't bring you presents. I don't agree with that approach, but it's the whole, you know, there is a reward, there's a game, there's a duplicity. As soon as the child works out that there is no Father Christmas, or Father Christmas in that sense, because the Christmas spirit, blah blah blah. I don't want to do spoilers, but the the whole aspect of duplicity that it happens in a normal family unit is a training ground for how people are duplicitous in life, and you have to be able to see past the why they're doing this in a typical sort of situation. They're doing this because they want that, or but what they you got the whole reverse psychology and everything else that is out there, and chess is one of the things that, because everything is on the board, you can see there are no hidden pieces or rules in chess. What you are trying to do is to do something, misdirect. You're but you have to think moves ahead to be able to understand. So you can either learn set patterns that will allow you to look like you know what you're doing, which is pretty much what I've done with my life, or you can basically learn to see the moves and where things can go. So it is an important role in life to be able to understand the politics that exist in the world, and understanding all of that is the hardest thing that I think I have ever come across and never had to manage. So it is chess and other games are training. You know, your best training is obviously working out games, playing with other people when you're a child, when you're older, socializing, understanding. You know, just because someone tells you something and you don't gossip and you think everything should work out right, but at the end of the day, the person that was probably gossiping and telling you the information will also maybe telling it for a reason to maneuver or position you, so they can then say, "Well, I didn't tell everyone. I only told so and so." And even if you haven't done something, just because you're good doesn't mean that the world will treat you right. And you have to understand, um, and quite often, even when you go back to the person that the gossip was about, they don't appreciate the fact that you know, and it's a knee-jerk reaction to you. But there's so many aspects to politics that I still don't know, but it is something that I would rather bring up. Just because I don't know it doesn't mean it isn't an important aspect of life, and it is something that is very important in working around people, and and something that is also to be aware of in your personal life. Because if you're with someone that is manipulating you, you have to ask, is it to manipulate me to go against my worst nature or elicit the best nature in me? Or is it something that is for selfish gains, that although they enjoy my company and love me and everything else, is it a positive thing? You need to be able to be aware of it in all aspects of life. And I'm not saying use it in your personal life. I don't believe in it, but it is something to be aware of, and where people have been manipulating me, kind of simple things of getting upset about one thing to kind of manipulate my emotional state to get something else, or misdirect from something that they're doing. It's a chess is an easy basis to train the brain in thinking the right way to deal with it, because you have to think about what is going on and where it's going. You can't just take anything at face value, because the way chess works is you can never, 9 times out of 10, you're never in a position, if you've been working carefully, the other person has to be at least one move away from doing damage to you at all times. So they have to be planning and scheming, and you have to be watching and planning and scheming to understand it all. Chess for that reason, it has garnered the reputation that it does. Anyway, see you tomorrow.